Hi, Taurus. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for December 2015. This month, I'm using the Aquarian Tarot deck and laying out a rainbow tarot spread for you. And remember, these are general readings. I'm reading the general energies for each sign. To get a reading with details pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. However, I have stopped my calendar from scheduling right now because it was starting to schedule out into September. And I thought that 10 months was too long for people to wait for their readings. And I really don't know what I'm going to be doing in 10 months. It just seemed too far. So if you would like to get put on my wait list, please go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and go to my contact page, and there you will find my email address. Just email me and put in the subject heading wait list, and I will put you on my wait list. So if I have people that have not paid for their appointments, I will contact you and fill their time slot with your appointment. Please make sure if you already have an appointment scheduled with me, please make your payment, because some people are getting surprised when their appointments roll around that they're not getting called, and that's because their appointments are getting canceled. I go through the appointments, and if you haven't made your payment when you scheduled your appointment, I am having to cancel them. I have a very long wait list. So please make sure if you already have an appointment scheduled with me, make sure you have made your payment, because I don't want to cancel your appointment. I'd also like to say that to gain more insight and information, please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because there will be months that they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you don't know how to get your rising sign and your moon sign information, all you need to do is Google free natal chart or free birth chart, and there will be websites that will come up, and you need to enter in all your birth information, but you especially need to know your birth time to get your rising sign. Also, I want to add here too that if you would like to get a continuation of this reading, I am recording after I'm done reading your cards. I'm going to be looking into the crystal, as I've been doing every month since August. And if you would like to download and purchase your crystal reading, please click on the link below in the description box, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand, where you will be able to get your crystal reading for your sign for this month of December. You can also get these videos for download and purchase by going to my website, as it's posted up here, www.theluckymermaid.com. Going to the videos tab on my menu, click on page 3, and there you will find the signs listed to click on to get to the Vimeo videos on demand of the crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for this month of December. So, on to your reading. This month, the first card I have in the layout for you is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups to me symbolizes a water sign female, either being a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. I feel that you're going to be talking to this person quite a bit, and I'm getting back and forth, and you may be feeling or experiencing some manipulation. She may be reading you the riot act for something. She may want you to take something down. Maybe there's something you put up on social media she doesn't like and she wants you to remove it. Or you posted something at the workplace and picture, or some, political statement that she doesn't like and wants you to take down. But for some of you, I definitely feel like you're going back and forth with this woman, and her reading you the riot act or you reading her the riot act also comes up here. I do feel that things will even out and smooth out and go on and be better between the two of you. And I do feel that she's a bit of a bully and she's used to getting her own way. And I also feel that she's quite a complainer, that all those words and energies circle around her. Now, maybe this Queen of Cups isn't going to make sense to you that it's a female. So since this is a general reading, you know, I can't be that gender specific because it's not a private reading. But she is sounding more female to me than male, I got to be honest with you, from the way they're giving me the message. I do feel that you're working in tandem with her on something, and I'm also hearing the words trying to get out from under her wing. So you may feel like she's oppressive to you in some way. Maybe she's a boss or a peer to you at work, you know, like a coworker. I don't know. I'm not sure what this is, but I get like you feel oppressed by her. I just keep getting, I feel like she is really angry with you over something. Even though I do feel like things get patched up or smoothed out. I feel like there's this is what's coming up right now. So I feel like it's either just recently happened or it's happening in this month of December. I also feel she's someone that tends to make you feel nervous and uncomfortable. And I do feel many of you Tauruses are having a hard time getting past her issues. I don't feel really like they're your issues. To me, it's coming up more like they're her issues. I do feel that you're going to have some kind of confrontation with her where you're going to say to her, I really need you to step off or to stop bothering me or to quit complaining at me. So I do feel you're going to have words with her, and I do feel you're going to stand up for yourself, and good for you. You should do that. I'm not discouraging you from doing that, believe me. The next card you have here in this layout today, Taurus, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this card could symbolize you because the Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign person, usually a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Don't be thrown that it's a knight because females can show up as knights. And again, this is general, so we have to see what comes out here. I hear you're working on hiding out and keeping something secret or keeping some things secret. And I hear that you're tired of being lambasted about stuff and that you don't want everybody to be privy to what you're doing. So this may go back to this Queen of Cups. You may be tired of, you know, getting lambasted by her or, you know, whatever her issues are. I do feel in this reading, this Knight of Pentacles is coming up sounding like this is you. I do feel that you're finding it difficult and struggling to find a harmonious balance. And it comes up as a harmonious balance between two people. I do hear there's a lot of finger pointing going on and a lot of accusations flying. If you have somebody that comes in that tries to charm the pants off of you, that's their words. I'm just repeating the guides here. I feel like you're going to be very strong and steadfast and not let that kind of activity happen. I feel like you're going to have your wits about you and you're not going to be falling prey to anybody using charm, wit, charm, you know, that kind of manipulation. I do hear the old adage is true. You get what you pay for. And I feel that you're going to be really focused on spending your money wisely. You know, judiciously and wisely comes up here. I do see some of you coming up with some kind of exit strategy or plan that you may need to use to get out of any, whatever this uncomfortable situation is with. I still feel it goes back to this Queen of Cups. Now, again, for some of you, she's work related, and some of you, she could be even a romantic partnership for you or family. But I really feel like She's causing a lot of problems for you, or has caused a lot of problems for you. So the next card that shows up here, crowning your reading today, you have the Six of Rods. And the Six of Rods is a card to me that symbolizes victory. Victory from a battle. It can also, sometimes I have in my other deck of cards, it can be a Leo male. But in this deck, I don't usually think of it as that. It's a victory from a battle. I do feel that you're going to be finalizing some kind of sale and or a division of a property or an estate. I see you looking at, there's been too much wasted time. Too much wasted time and wasted money. So if any of you, if you were involved in anything where lawyers got tied up, you may feel like dragging lawyers into whatever was going on, ended up wasting too much time and too much money. I do feel that somebody comes out of the woodwork and gives you some important insight or information that they're referring to as a smoking gun. And I feel that this is actually going to be helpful or useful to you moving forward in whatever you're doing, especially if you're dissecting anything and delving into looking into situations. So it comes up like somebody comes up and gives you like this great nugget of information. I feel some of you are going to get married very quickly to somebody. There's a real possibility of, the ink not even being dried on the marriage license and running off and getting married really quickly. I feel some of you may be eloping, or you meet somebody and get married to them quickly. That's a shock and surprise. I'm always surprised by the messages, Taurus. I don't know what to tell you. I am, but well, that comes up as a surprise. I know Tauruses usually like to plan. And I don't want to say you guys aren't spontaneous. I'm sure you are, but this is just a surprising message to me. I do feel that you're wrapping up a lot of unhappiness that has gone on in your life. And if you were somebody that was in a marriage or in a union like a marriage, I feel that you have done a lot to free yourself from it and get yourself out of it. And so maybe that's why it's coming up that you marry somebody else really quickly. I don't know, that, you just felt pinned down or unhappy for so long that it's like a knee-jerk reaction, but I don't know. That's what's coming up here in this card. I also feel, a gravitational pull for you to someone new. Very strong gravitational pull towards someone new that you're going to meet. So if you're single, or even if you're not, because this could happen even if you're already coupled with somebody, that you're going to have this like magnetic draw to someone, chemistry, kismet. Could feel like you've known each other before. It's really something else. So this could be why some of you are coming up as having a marriage really quick. And off the cuff. So, that's interesting. Okay, Taurus, the next card you have here in your layout is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is a card to me that symbolizes a meditative state, a pause, a rest, a resting phase. It could be a recuperation from an illness. I feel like you're gathering up steam, and you're going to be doing a lot of changes. And you're going to be releasing a lot of what you've kept undercover to the world. You're going to be releasing it. So if you're somebody that's been working behind the scenes and doing any screenwriting, screenplay writing, writing of books, creating art, coming up with a new business, working in secret or behind the scenes on anything, even if it's a love relationship, can even be that you're like, because I'm getting like you're gathering up steam, you're working behind the scenes, and then you're getting ready to release it to the world. That's coming up here for you. January is, I feel like, a big tell-all. Either you write a book that's a tell-all, or you are telling all about stuff that has been going on. I do feel some of you are going through some real thoughts of how can I change my living environment, like redecorating it, restructuring it, reorganizing it. Could be, putting on additions, or, changing your kitchen, or tiling it, or putting in new flooring, or redoing a basement, or, expanding, raising the house, or, building a dormer, or building on an addition, anything. But I'm seeing some of you really focusing on your living space what can I do to change it and design it and make it different. I see that for many of you with this Four of Swords. I feel a real sense of financial gain coming to you once you get out of February, or at some time in February moving forward. So if you were a Taurus that was having financial woes or concerns, I feel February is a turning point, or where you're going to start to see money increasing for you comes up. And the last card you have here for this December 2015 reading, Taurus, you have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles to me is a card that symbolizes expanding your craft. It's expanding your skills. It could be expanding a business. Maybe you own your own business and you're going to open up another shop, or, have multiple websites, or you're expanding your knowledge on what you're already doing. Maybe you offer, you paint cars for a living, and now you're going to offer doing fine detailing work that you didn't do before. I mean, it could be anything. I hear you're ready to see the world with new eyes. That the sense of you can't keep doing things this way anymore comes up. So I feel like you're tired of the way some things have been rolling in your life, and you want to see new action, new change, differences, different people, different circumstances, different situations. Again, I'm going to say I'm kind of surprised because, I don't know, my mother was a Taurus, she's in spirit now. I never really looked at her as big on change, but, I can't judge everything by that. But I'm feeling like Tauruses want some change happening here right now. I hear a relinquishing, and I feel that some division of property or an estate is going to see some people that get their portion of the division unhappy or agitated or dissatisfied about how it ran or what they're getting. I don't know that pertains to you. I feel more like you're observing this, although you could be part of that picture too. But it really comes up it sounds like others and people around you. If you have any connection to a family business, I feel the family business is getting ready to really go through some changes. Maybe revamping, restructuring, reorganizing, or divisions. I do feel some of you are going to be talking to an estate lawyer or to a lawyer that's going to give you insight and information about the divisions or how things could be handled more fair, more appropriately. I don't know, that those words are circling around here. I do feel if any of you Tauruses have gone through any feelings of I feel like an old worn out shoe, that you want to feel new again, revitalized and new again comes up. So I feel that some of you have been, felt like maybe a little stuck in the mud or just tired of your circumstances and wanting to see some change. I feel that, you Tauruses may feel like you would like to feel like you have things under control. So if you've been unhappy or feeling like things have gotten away from you or have not been in your control, I feel this may be the reason why you're talking to a lawyer or making changes, because you want to have that sense and that feeling of back in the driver's seat and having more control over what's going on. I also feel that some of you Tauruses may be bringing new people into your life, and that you could have some concern that your finances may be in jeopardy because of this. So you may be taking precautions in that way. Maybe you're getting a prenuptial agreement, or maybe you're changing your wills to make sure that should anything happen to you, your possessions get handled in a manner that you would be happy about if you were no longer in the physical. So you just have to think on that. You know, I am reading general energies here. So if you feel like these messages didn't make sense for you, Taurus, please make sure you watch your rising sign or your moon sign, because maybe this month those messages are going to be speaking to you more than your sun sign. So I want to say thank you so much. I certainly hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. And thank you for watching, sharing, liking, and subscribing to my videos, and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. Please do be sure to subscribe. That way you will get notified when I post my monthly psychic tarot readings and my mid-month updates. If you would like to get a continuation of this reading, when I end this video, I am going into reading Taurus in my crystal. You can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the description box. It will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page featuring these December crystal readings for 2015. Or you can access them by going to my website as it's posted up here, www.theluckymermaid.com, going to my menu and clicking on the videos tab, video page 3, and you will find the links. You can click on your sign. You just click on Taurus and it will take you to those Vimeo videos, psychic crystal readings for December 2015 page, and you can download and purchase it there. I do really appreciate it. I've gotten great positive feedback about those videos. Many of you are finding them to resonate with you and make sense. And I will say, sometimes I get some messages that do sound similar to my tarot readings for you guys, but in some cases, they're coming out with completely different messages. So I've seen that happening a lot this month of December. So I want to thank you so much for that. I wish you a Merry, Merry Christmas and a happy, happy Hanukkah, and the happiest of all the winter holidays that you may be celebrating. I wish you many blessings and peace.